kicked you guys out!
We thought we were doing that in the game.
My lower regions feel so cold all of a sudden.
Why did our counter suddenly move back up to frickin' 59?
Yeah.
I think. Oh, sorry.
The number power tells you need to access another world.
Which is totally not the first world of the game.
Whether you succeed or fail, just attempting will show something about your character.
100%.
And notice how the word another world was highlighted in green?
Mm-hmm. Speaking of green,
You have a letter.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a star.
He just closed.
Where is that place? Let me get you this.
Oh wait, we can't do it right now. We gotta do this purple comet first.
What's a...
oh, that's right. It's time to start the purple comets.
These are unlocked after you beat the game. What are purple comets?
Purple coin missions.
Purple coins.
Oh.
You have to collect 100 of them.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They give you some leeway, right?
I was thinking of the cosmic clones for some reason.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no. Those are red ones? No, red ones are Daredevil.
red-
Oh,
That's
you know
Galaxy
what,
2.
guys? I'm so sorry. I said we couldn't do the Luigi mission yet because I thought it was good at Galaxy. It's Honey Hive Galaxy, so technically
Yeah.
we could do it right now, but
We
my
could.
bad.
Whatever, we'll do this.
The purple coins.
Well, they're nice, right? They give you a lenient amount of points, right?
It depends because there's technically two types of purple coin missions.
Oh, yeah.
There's the ones where you basically have to get like a certain amount of them within a certain amount of time, and then there's others where it's basically a scavenger hunt where there's exactly that many amount of purple coins.
Yeah, the scavenger hunts can be a nightmare.
I think we were supposed to land on that planet, Cele, and not take this launch star right away.
No,
Sorry.
wait, no, I'm doing the right
Okay, we need to give time for people to talk and finish their thoughts. Hype, anything else you want to add about these purple coin missions?
Well, I was gonna bring up the timed ones, but James got to say it before I could.
We never actually got around to that conversation we had in the last part. So you actually want them to remake Rayman 2, but good?
Yeah, well, when I say but good, it's... Well, first off, if there's going to be a Rayman game that's like that, it should be one, because I'm not sure if this is an unpopular opinion. I know for a fact you guys will think it's stupid to say, but I kind of think Rayman 1's a legitimately bad game.
It's flawed.
It's honestly...
No, you know what? I actually kind of agree.
I think it's just about as much of a bad game as Battletoads is.
See, guys, I told you I knew what I was doing.
Yep.
I never doubted you for a second.
I will say Rayman is good. The Rayman game is not horrible, but it is very flawed.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't beta tested by anyone.
Right.
That was its major problem.
I mean, heck.
That's why it's so hard.
I mean, heck. With it not being beta tested, you'd be amazed that it's actually beatable.
Yeah, let alone functional.
But yeah, but that's Rayman 1. Just going back to Rayman 2, it's just to take a jab at the fact that we're right. We mentioned it before, it's been ported on so many Devil Damn consoles. I would personally appreciate if they do revisit Rayman 2, but instead of just a straight-up port, it's like a from-the-ground-up remake. Kind of, honestly, not dissimilar to the likes of, like, Crash Insane or Spyro Reignited.
I'd be down for that.
Or to bring up a comparison a little closer to home.
Luigi, scared of a little bug.
Oh. Anyway, as I was about to say, maybe a comparison to...
He's
torturing
scared of
it,
me
you
too.
prick. Just kill the bug. Anyway, hey, Leech.
Aww.
That's how you get him down.
Oh, that's one way to do it. I think another way to do it is that you can literally ground pound.
Oh, hey, bro. I hid because of that big scary bug. I found a power star, so let's go home.
Honestly,
Yeah, they
Luigi,
go.
you say that. I think that thing was about as scared of you as you were scared of him.
Also, earlier when we had that letter from him,
I mean, how would you feel if you had a bug that was half your size?
I still think it was hysterical that when we had that letter from him and he just shut it up. I just imagined it had a voice recording like Mario hit. It just gets you just immediately like okay, close up the envelope like
You
in,
have
like in
a-
Blue's Clues.
By the way, I hope you enjoyed your time with Luigi and the other galaxies, because that's the very last one.
Yeah.
that was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
No, we have one left.
What with Luigi?
Yeah, I
no,
was
we've already
thinking
done
there would be
we've done
one
them all.
That
Did
is
we
true.
do-
Yeah,
There's
we did
only
battle.
three.
We did Battle Rock. We did
Oh, did
Good
we do
Egg.
Battle Rock? Oh,
yeah.
that was my bad.
Yeah,
was
Good
the
Egg,
first one we
Battle
did.
Rock,
Oh,
and Honey Hive.
Anyway.
That's it.
If I
And
can
speaking
go-
of Honey Hive,
Yeah.
It's one of those scavenger hunt ones.
Well, we're gonna be
Oh,
here a
damn.
while, so
back to you, Hype.
First off, I don't mind this so much. Honestly, it's the timed ones that I'm particularly not fond of. Like, particularly the Ghostly Galaxy, but we'll get to that later. But going back to going back to James's joke about Luigi leaving a recording, it just makes me think of like, you have a collect call
my joke.
from.
That was me.
Okay,
That was
Logan's joke. It'd be like, just imagine like you get a letter. It's like, you have a collect call from Mario.
Do you accept?
You know what? I'm not kidding here. I feel like we've done that joke already. Like,
I don't
in the
remember
earlier
that.
part.
I don't remember that joke.
I remember
I
that
feel like
joke.
we did. I could
Me,
just,
I don't.
whatever
I
the
think
case.
so.
Honestly,
I know Game Grumps made a joke similar to that, but not with Luigi. But
I know
they
what
made a
you're
joke.
thinking.
They made a joke similar to that.
I think you might be thinking of Star Fox because Matt made that joke in the beginning.
No,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I was still thinking of Luigi because, like,
Nah.
obviously we did all those other missions. I feel like we honestly did that joke in like either the first or the second one.
Nah, but I will take that joke to its clear conclusion where it's like, you have a collect call from. You accept?
Anyway, since we're going to be here a while, we may as well go back to that earlier topic about Rayman. So yeah, Hype was bringing up the whole thing about it being a remake, kind of like the Insane Trilogy. I was actually going to say, like, maybe they could probably try going a little closer to home and do pretty much what they did with Rayman Origins, where that in itself was essentially just a reboot of Rayman 1. May as well do the same for Rayman 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure about Rayman because it's only a reboot just in the sense of gameplay. I don't think it really has
The enemy
like,
types
enough
are the
similarities to recognize it as like, oh, this is like
No.
Rayman 1.
same. Well, the Dark Toons and the Hunter people from Rayman 1 were in
Yeah,
Origins.
there's a lot of parallels to Rayman 1 to the point where, like, obviously, like, when it first started, it was clearly being touted out as, like, an origin story / a reboot of Rayman 1, and it's kind of obvious, like, with the Electoons and everything. So, I'm just saying, like, if there was ever, like, a Rayman 2 remake or whatever, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do go the origin / legends route and just reboot entirely to be a little more, well, in terms of what
I don't
we have
want it
now.
to be. Well, I'm kind of cautious about the way you word that because I honestly, as much as I love the games, I kind of don't want a third Origin style game. At least not right away.
Yeah.
Well,
Same here.
I guess there's that. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind if they at least keep a similar tone, because honestly, I don't feel like Rayman's like the best fit for like grimdark stuff anymore.
Maybe
Hang
not
on 1 second, sorry
grim
for the
dark. I would
background
say
noise.
No worries.
it's fine. I can kind of see what you mean by that, but I think the way it would be best is that like, and I remember we had a similar type of conversation with Sonic. It's that like I think Rayman could lend itself to like having like a kind of a more mature story, just not like grim mature like what Rayman 2 is
I
trying to
honestly,
do.
all I'm saying here is I don't think another Rayman game like Rayman 2, like in terms of, I feel like in terms of its tone and writing, I don't think a game like Rayman 2 would really work anymore.
Do a triple jump.
It's just too generic.
Do a triple jump.
Yeah.
Aww.
Do a long jump, triple jump, barrier, backward axle, speed run, strat.
Shut up, PJ.
Oh.
We've been through this shit like a million times.
Wait, what was that from?
Panther seats too.
What?
Wait, what?
He said that-
I'm confused.
Honestly, the way you were talking, it sounded like you were just doing your PJ joke again.
But yeah,
Oh.
just yeah. First off, for those confused what I said, that's pretty much what Parappa said right after PJ did that. 26,000.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. 243,600. I still have.
I just think your tone sounded almost exactly like that. So
I don't know.
We did so much, we're not even halfway done.
Oh God, you're right. Well,
be
Bear,
here in a while.
we'll be freaking glad that it's not the freaking purple
The
coin
time
mission on
one.
that slide in Galaxy 2.
Oh god, yeah, no.
Oh
which
no.
one?
Hated that.
It's a wooden. You're in a giant tree slide in Galaxy 2, and you have to get
Oh,
all the
that
purple
one.
coins, and you can't
Oh,
miss
yeah.
a single one.
No, don't remind me of that.
I feel like Galaxy 1 may have like something akin to that, but I don't remember if it does.
It's not as. Well, it's a
Well,
slide.
then
and you
again,
can't miss a single
Galaxy 1
one.
doesn't really have that many sliding sequences, so okay, that's fair.
This is
Just, yeah, if there was
nice
anything
here.
Galaxy 2 definitely did wrong compared to Galaxy 1 is that the occasional purple coin mission where you literally could screw yourself out of getting all the purple coins.
Yeah, that can happen.
Well, okay, I mean, in a sliding formation nonetheless.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Okay, now we're halfway there.
there you go. Anyway, now that you're back, Ellie, I kind of want to get your input. Since you're a bigger Rayman aficionado out of the lot of us. Me and James were talking about how, like, if they do remake Rayman 2, that they would probably have to, like, redo the entire story from the ground up? Because James thinks that the story they have nowadays would probably be a little bit too generic for modern gaming. What would you say to that? Like, do you agree with them, or do you disagree?
more so generic for Rayman standards.
All right, but still.
I don't know. I mean, I think what they had, I think the story they have, I think if they tweaked it just a little
hang on.
bit,
Not gonna happen.
it could hold up for today's standards.
I think what we mean is that, like, we mean like keep the same basic synopsis, you know, with the robot pirates and all that. He means stuff like, you know, make the writing a little less generic and so on.
Less generic and maybe not so much grimdark.
Get some humor in
maybe
there.
have a writing tone similar to that
Right.
Rayman 3. So honestly, I think that game, I mean, for all its faults, I do think the writing for that game is a little better. Was a little more in tune to what Rayman usually does.
Yeah, it was fun. It didn't take itself too seriously.
I think as it is, it could still work for today because like it.
Well, I would
not-
just say, not make Rayman such a generic fucking protagonist.
Well, I mean, yeah, he could do it with a little more personality.
Obviously.
I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, yeah, I think with a few tweaks, the story as it is could still work for the modern day.
I guess.
How many missions are there like this one?
Let's see. There's Honey Hive Galaxy, Beach Bowl Galaxy,
Freeze
Sea Slide
Flame.
Galaxy.
Uh,
What?
Freeze Flame.
I think Freeze Flame's one of the timed ones, right?
No, it's not.
Oh,
Okay, good.
Melty Molten Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Melty. Yeah, sorry. Well, whatever. That's also another scavenger hunt one. That one I think is one of the more annoying ones.
Okay, whoop. I do want to have, like, I know it's probably boring people that came here for Mario, but I do want to have one more particular topic regarding the idea of, like, a full-fledged Rayman 2 remake. Going back to comparing it to, like, Insane and Reignited, one particular liberty that I took that I know is kind of split with fans is that, like, Spyro was a little bit better about it, but for the most part, they don't usually search out a lot of the original actors. They tend to get, like, a whole new actors. Like in Crash's case, they pretty much stuck with the modern actors like Lex Lang and whatnot. Do you think that they would be better off trying to get back the likes of, like, Douglas and David for it, or would you be fine if they decide to opt for, like, a mostly new cast of actors?
Oh, whoops.
Because we're cut here now.
If they can do it justice, then yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Sorry about that.
So, if you die at any point, what happens?
You have to do the entire thing over from
Yep,
scratch.
all over.
Yeah, oh my god, I forgot about that.
It sucks!
Whoop!
Mhm.
Owie!
One of those
Am
times
I-
you really
am I
wish
actually
you...
gonna get these this time? There
It
we
would
go.
help if the camera was
Hey.
behind you directly and not at an angle.
Yeah.
My voice is cracking because I'm hating this. And I'm tired.
I'm sorry, hun.
There
There,
they
the
are.
last couple.
Yep.
Be careful.
Now I'm gonna be as careful as I can and not accidentally jump from the honey.
Whoop.
And we're
When
just...
I jump.
Wow, we're just barely into the halfway point of the video.
It's not like he's gonna put us through another purple coin mission in the same episode.
Is
People
she?
take pity on us.
Man!
You have to go all the way back for the star.
I thought the star was gonna be right here.
So that was intentional. You were saving that for last because you thought that.
Yeah.
Not only
Oh,
is it a
well.
scavenger hunt, you pretty much have to
Da-da-da-da-da.
bring all the pieces back to the starting point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's it. That's pretty much the last time we'll ever have to deal with Honey Hive.
Yep, that is true. We've completed all the common missions
Yeah.
there.
Yep, I think we're all done.
But we still have to worry about Golden Leaf.
Yep.
Uh,
And that's a timed mission.
Mhm.
Alright, where are we going to
Alright.
next?
Another
No!
common mission.
Comment.
Cele! Cele!
Oh no!
Oh, is this the one I think it is?
I hated this one so
Oh,
much!
you know what?
This one-
Actually,
This one
Actually,
sucks hype because this one
It's
sucks hype
not
because
as
I know it's.
well, it sucks
not
because you're
as
on an
bad.
auto scroller.
Well, I
it's
know.
not as bad as Dreadnought Galaxy, but this is
I was-
still pretty kind of
Sorry, back to you, hype.
Yeah, sorry.
if I could take a moment to cure everyone's PST, because I want to point out something that might blow your minds. One of the more infamous things about this mission, well, for a lot of people it's infamous, is that this is a mission where if you don't collect all of these purple coins, if you miss like a few of them and you talk to the guy at the end, he'll pretty much like kill you. Yes, that makes total sense. And you have to restart the mission over.
That's what I was gonna say.
However, something that a lot of people miss, and I don't blame you for missing it because it is a little out of the way, there is actually a warp star you can take that shoots you all the way back to the beginning so you can have another chance to get the coins.
Are you sure it's this galaxy? Not
I feel like that was
No, it's
Dreadnought.
this
I don't remember
galaxy.
that.
Here. When we get
I'll
to that
point it
point,
out
here,
when we get
here,
to
when we get to this, yeah, when we get to that point, show us up where it is.
By the way,
Also,
by the way, I'd like to stress that was pretty much what Hype said there was pretty much a cure to your post-stress traumatic.
Yeah, I was
That's the
gonna
thing.
say.
it's PTSD, whatever. Also, I like this remix of Gusty Garden with the little
Yeah,
space
pretty good.
with the space theremin.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, nice.
Okay.
Remember,
But hey,
this,
they
is,
did
this,
it.
remember, this is post-game.
Yep.
There's the star.
Oh, I think I can see the glow of the warp star over there. Maybe. Wait, so
is it?
Okay,
wait, so
you'll
over
see.
here.
You have to.
Would it be
It's
underneath this?
A little. You could probably see it during this, because I know at the very edge of this you could.
Nah.
No,
But I would believe you that there would be one there. I feel
Well,
like they wouldn't be that. much bigger.
I remember hearing there was one in Dreadnought as well, so maybe it's both.
I don't remember if there is one in Dreadnought Galaxy.
Yeah.
Well, if not that, there might be a warp pipe. I know you're not immediately screwed if you fail that.
Now we're doing a hidden star.
Oh, great.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Because we've forgotten. If I'm not mistaken, I think isn't this the last mission that gives us a green star?
No, we already did that.
Oh, we did. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah. It was on the screen.
okay then.
Eh, eh, eh.
Honestly, it was hard for me to tell.
That. Oop!
Oh no!
Don't get so
this is-
close.
Guys,
Oh
if
no!
this is the
This is
mission
the
I think
this
it
is the this is the mini game that everyone hates.
Is
City's
it?
got to do.
Oh no, is it the trash collecting one? Or the trash bombing
Yes.
one?
There.
Yes, because we got a hungry Luma to feed.
How many Starbits does she want?
Let him starve to death.
Let's see.
Hey, you! Yeah, you!
Uh,
Okay, I've done this bit before.
30.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so cute.
You're missing half.
Ow! I'm just saying, the little squeaks she makes are so cute.
I know.
Okay, that
They
was
were kind
Wow.
of,
that was admittedly funny. That I know.
It's too cute. I mean, how could you not love it? This is how we're gonna get our star bits.
Oh
Time
yeah.
to cause some chain chomp genocide.
It's like,
Uh-oh.
well,
And
Chain Chomp
Cele
time
just
to
skipped
die.
all those.
I can't stop.
Okay, stop
Yeah, you
this
can.
thing.
You're just. Yeah, you're. Well, okay. I know why. You're on a sugar rush.
Oh God, help!
You got enough, Cele. Time to stop.
You're on a starbit rush.
Oh, well, we got plenty.
Oh well.
Yep. Now, if I could just find where that hungry Luma was, I think he was
Red
on-
one.
Yeah, he's on the red one. Or the
Oh
yellow
wait,
one.
yellow
he's
one.
on
Yellow
yellow.
one.
Red one's the real start. My bad. Feed her.
Hey, I just noticed something. We got exactly 30 star bits for him. We started with 15.
3,
Squish it. It looks like a
2,
plushie. Has anyone made
one.
that?
And
Oh, I wish.
paint.
Hell.
Yeah, it is. Well,
Has anyone
Here we
done that
go.
yet? Has anyone done that yet?
You know what? I want to do
Ma-
this. I want to do this guy.
Oh, okay. Let's
Okay.
let be this guy. Look at him trying to clean everything up with a brush.
This is the animal depot, not a garbage dump.
Depot.
What, do people think you can toss your trash here and it'll magically disappear? Hey, we have plenty of bombs. Maybe you can use them to blow up the trash?
Yeah, that sounds convenient.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, we have plenty of bombs. Only catch is we have a frickin' time limit.
And the other
a very strict one at that.
and the other catch is that bombs take at least 5 to 6 seconds to explode after you throw them.
Yep.
So if you don't throw a bomb by like 8 seconds or so before the timer goes off, you're pretty much already
Yep.
screwed.
We're,
And it will
yeah,
not
we're
blow
already
up.
Screwed here.
And it will not blow up in
By the way,
time.
Cele.
Nope, that's not gonna reach it.
Oh yeah, Cele, be honest with us. How many attempts did this take?
I don't.
Oh,
I
it
Oh,
did.
wait a minute.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh wow.
First try.
First
You
try.
actually, Devil damn it! Fine, take it.
He just blows up. Boom.
There is one more mission
hey.
like this, and I think that's a lot harder.
He just
Yes, it is.
his head
Yeah.
just blows up. His hype's like, you didn't. Oh,
Up your butt with a cashew nut, you jerk.
Still, that cut it pretty freaking close.
To Galaxy 2's credit, they do bring this mission back, but it's a lot easier because instead of bombs, you literally get to use the fire flower, which is a lot faster.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much their apology for how bullshit this mission was in the first game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry about the dog.
So, no worries. So, what were we talking about? Yeah, I was saying, has anyone done that yet? Made a plushie out of a full Hungry Luma?
I have no
I wouldn't be
idea.
surprised.
I said I wish.
Or a pillow or something like that. That'd be so cute.
I want one of those.
I could
Eh,
make
look hard
one.
enough, you'll probably find one.
Here's the map.
I kind of know how to sew.
more
Maybe I
purple
can make
comets. Join us next time when we get to do more purple comets.
one.
Yay!
Hey, the sooner we get him out of the way, the better. Bye, bye, guys.
Bye.
See you guys.
I see the future, and it's purple.